Welcome back for our final hour of our virtual careers fair event. We've got a couple more presentations. We're from Walfinch Care Company that will come on next. Followed by that will be National Career Service, and then the last presentation will be from the Hilton Group. We also have a representative from Bucks Council on one of the tables, so if you want to talk to them about opportunities within Bucks Council, they'll be available as well. So I'm going to hand it over to Greg from Walfinch. Thanks for joining us, Greg, and talk to you soon. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Hope you can all hear me okay. So as Damon said, my name is Greg Rank. I'm from Walfinch Care. We're based in High Wycombe, and we cover mid and South Buckinghamshire area. I'm just going to talk to you for about 10 minutes, so not too long. If you're looking for a job and employment now, we are employing now. And I just want to describe a little bit about what our type of care is and what a great job it can be to actually be a carer. Walfinch is a domiciliary care company. Domiciliary means that it's the care where we drop into people's houses, maybe get them up for breakfast, leave, go back at lunchtime, give them lunch, come out again, and maybe go back in the evening. And we're dropping in and we're dropping out. And it's a very versatile form of providing care. As Walfinch, we're part of a national franchise. There are 30 offices. Our office in High Wycombe opened last year at the height of the pandemic, and I have to say it's grown rapidly. There's a lot of people out there that require support, and our team and our care staff have grown every month since then. We adopt a very modern approach to providing care in terms of our systems. We operate as a paperless office, so everything is done through a smartphone app. Through your smartphone, you can link to the office, you can link into your rotas, and you can record all your visits, not on paper, but through your smartphone. So it's very, very versatile, a very streamlined approach. I wanted to just spend some time about why you would want to work in care. And obviously it's been on the national agenda this last year, particularly the NHS and the care sector. And I think that the care sector has climbed up the political or public consciousness ladder, if you like. And there are a lot of jobs working in care, and for the right person, it's a great fit. One of the reasons for that is fully flexible hours. You can work 5 hours a week, you can work 45 hours a week. You can work in the mornings and not the rest of the day. You can work at lunchtimes if that's your preference. You can work in the evenings. You can work a weekend on, a weekend off, and they're not long shifts that you might get if you were working in retail, in a supermarket, in hospitality or catering. You can turn your scheduling on and off to suit you. You can work around your hours. If you've got children, you can drop them off at school and then do a couple of hours providing care. You can pick them up at 3 o'clock, 2:30, 4 o'clock, hours to suit. So it makes it really flexible in terms of job opportunities. And it's not great long 8-10 hour shifts in one place. You're also out and about in the community. That's really rewarding for a lot of people. It becomes a very social job. You're always meeting different people. You can meet people from all walks of life, from small houses to great big houses. And as an employer at Walfinch, we provide great hourly rates, probably the top hourly rates in our sector. I'm sure everybody wants to know what they are. So if you want to email afterwards or join the chat, I can let you know what that is. But it is above market average, and market average is around £10.50 an hour, and we are above that considerably. You also get full holiday pay as well, so that's a great option. The areas that we cover, we're called Walfinch, Mid and South Buckinghamshire. The areas that we cover within that are a particular focus from our High Wycombe office out to Marlow, Beaconsfield, Gerrards Cross, Princess Risborough at the other end. We're looking to extend out to Stokenchurch and Amersham and Chesham. So if you do live in those areas, please do get in touch, because we can provide you with work out in those areas, and we can build a little team in those areas too. A lot of people worry about the pandemic and providing care, but full PPE is provided, and advice and protection. Most people are vaccinated now. I know I'm getting into maybe some political areas, but it's really important, and a lot of our people we look after want everyone to be vaccinated. So a full PPE is given, and that leads me on to how do you do it? If you've never provided care before, where do you start? With Walfinch, full training is given. That is online initially. It can be in your own time. You can do it on your mobile smartphone, and it takes you through all the stages that you need to know. There is some face-to-face training, but to get you off and running, that can be done online. And there's probably about, depending how quickly you go, probably about 2 to 3 days training on various modules. And you don't have to get 100% on everything either. We're just looking for anything over 65, 70%, and we will train you up after, but we need to get you started. You're fully supported by supervisors on the road and in the office. They're always on the end of an email, a WhatsApp or a telephone, and they also come out and support you with our clients as well. Unlike a lot of work, we don't need maths or English GCSE or equivalent to become a carer. As long as you've got great English or good English, you're legal to work in the UK, and you're over 18, you can become a carer. As an employer, we are fully diversified. All groups of people, or whatever religion, skin color, wherever you were born, it doesn't matter. Everybody works for us, and we have people working for us from all over the world. English, because you have to communicate with people, is important. So you need to have reasonable English and be able to speak and hold a conversation, because you are going in and out of people's houses and you do talk to people. In terms of the type of care, what is the type of care that we deliver? It's everything from, we look after people that have mobility requirements. They need help in getting in and out of bed, for example. So sometimes we do that with one person. Sometimes there's two of you working in a team. We provide companionship services, domestic tasks such as making beds, light housework, making meals, helping with laundry. We provide personal care for sure. We like to promote mental and physical well-being. There's also a social side. Some people like their carers to take them out. It might be for a coffee. It might be to meet friends. It could even be taking them to the doctor. And we provide help and record medication where required. Actually, many of our current carers actually do live in Red Kite housing themselves. And it is the perfect job for you if you are in an environment where you need to be flexible and not work long shifts. The personal attributes that we are looking for are preferably people that can drive, that have a car, because you're going to people's houses. And when I outlined the areas we operate earlier, often they're a 10 minutes or a 12-minute drive away. Sometimes it might just be 5 minutes away, but we do need people that can drive and have a car. You will be DBS checked, and and normally that's fairly straightforward. It's important that you enjoy people, of course, and get on with people. Equally, a lot of our carers like to work on their own as well. They like that nature of the job, being able to work on their own. We are a regulated business, so there are policies and procedures that we have to follow, and we will instruct you in that as part of your training. Because obviously looking after people, there's a serious side to that as well, and a lot of health and safety comes in, and a lot of protocol. And that comes with being a regulated business, as I said before. So that's, in a nutshell, is a quick, brief description of what working as a carer is about, where you work, how you work. And if you'd like to explore this more, as I say, we're employing right now, but please do give us a call on telephone number 01494 506 300. That gets you through to our office in High Wycombe, 01494 506 300, or feel free to email to midandsouthbucks@walfinch.com. So that's mid and A-N-D, southbucks@walfinch, WALFINCH, Walfinch like the bird.com. And also you can go to our website, which is all the W's.walfinch.com, and click into Mid and South Bucks, and you can see more information about us there. So please do get in touch. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks for all the information. Lovely presentation. We'll make all that information you just said, like contact information, available at the end, so everyone's got access to it. So thank you very much, Greg.
Thank you.
Yes, as I said, we've got 2 more presentations to go, and then we'll go into the rooms. We will have, as I said, Bucks Council are available on a table. We also have a HR representative from Red Kite Housing available to have a chat with everyone. So now I'll pass over to Alfreda from National Careers Service, who can give you a rundown of their organisation and the brilliant work they do in preparing people for employment.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alfreda and I work for the National Career Service. So this afternoon we're going to talk a little bit of what the National Career Service does. Unfortunately, our cameras are not working, so I do apologize for that. What we're going to talk about is what we offer at the National Career Service, who we can help, how we can help them, our impact, and how to refer customers to us. The National Career Service, we offer information, advice and guidance, supporting decision about careers, courses and work. The service that we provide is free, impartial, we can do face-to-face, digital or virtual. Anyone can use the service. It's not, it's open to everyone. We do personalized actions planned to meet individual needs. We've got a website, so you can go onto the National Career Service website. You can look at job profiles. There's information on there on advice and skills health check. A skills health check is basically helps you to identify all your skills, and it shows you jobs that matches your skill type. And that's what you use the job profile to find out more about the jobs that's been it identify for you. The National Career Service, we help people who are in work or out of work. If you're in work and you decide that, you know, you want to change, then we can help you. People who are unemployed as well, we do help them as well. We start from age 19 years and over. That's the people that can use the service. If you're 18 and you're not in education, employment, or training, then we do help those customers as well. Going on to the next slide. The National Career Service can help explore different career paths, your progression and training opportunities. So if you're looking for progression in your job, so you need to do some extra training to gain qualification, we can help you in that area. And it helps you to progress in your work as well. We review your skills and develop new ones. So we look at your present skills and look how ways that we can help so you can improve and meet your career goals. We help people who sometimes you know when you lose your job and you don't feel motivated, so we do confidence and motivation workshop to help you. Every customer that we see, we do an action plan, and those action plan is got actions that you work on. You work with your advisor and help you to bring those actions into place where it can help you to move on. We enable you to make the best use of high-quality career-related tools. The National Career Service has got a lot of tools that you can use to help you to move forward. And if you're moving into work, it helps you with your journey into work. If you're looking to progress in your job, then those tools are there to help you as well. The National Career Service, we can also help with CV advice on content, layout and design. What we find when we see some of our customers is that they'll say, oh, you know, I'm multi-skill and I'm looking for different types of jobs, but for some reason, I'm not getting any response. So you look at their CV and to make sure it's targeted to the jobs that they're applying for, and they're not using the same CV to apply for every job. So we help our customers to you know, tailor their jobs to CV jobs that they're applying for. And there is a tool on the National Career Service website that can help as well. We help with job search. So if you're looking for a particular job in each area, like Buckinghamshire, is Berkshire, is Cheshire, whatever area you're from, the National Career Service advisor would know the local labour market information, so they can help you to with the job search. We talked previous about the skills health check and how that can help you to identify your skills and look at jobs that matches your skill type. Interview skills, if you've got an interview coming up or you haven't had an interview for a very long time, we can give you intern tips. Sometimes we do mock interviews with you so you're well prepared for an interview. And all this information is on the National Career Service website. We're looking at training opportunities as well. So if you looking for courses, we can help you to do that. Coping with redundancy. We go into businesses that probably making people redundant, and we help them through the process of redundancy. Career change. If you're looking for a change, you want to do something different, then we can look at change of career as well. If you want to go self-employed, we help you to find the right company that can probably help you to write a business plan, the job center that can help you with funding to go self-employed. Volunteering work, we go through the national volunteering website that you can look in your area if there's volunteering opportunities there. Also, I believe, because I work in the Milton Keynes area, you have local organization that have lists of local volunteering opportunity, and they can also help you. And all this information, of course, is on the National Career Service website. We look confidence building and motivation, those type of workshop that we do with customers. We work very closely with the job center, so they would refer customers to us, and we do confidence and building and motivation with them. And of course, identifying their transferable skills to other jobs that they can do. Next slide, Lee. Thank you. We go the customer journey. During the session, your advisor will have, a conversation with you, understand your current, what you're going through at the moment, if it's a loss of job, and your career goals, what, sort of career you're looking for. So we, first of all, identify those things. Then we provide information, advice, and guidance that's tailored to your need. After your session, you will receive a careers and skills action plan. Every customer that we see at the National Career Service will get a skills action plan. And it's something that you agree with the customer to help them move on. And we normally produce that on the day we see the customer, or within 5 working days. You'll be able to continue assessing the digital offering, including the website and web chat, so you can access us that way. You will receive regular follow-ups. Initially, when we see a customer, within 10 days, someone will ring them to see how you're getting on. Can we offer any extra help? So we always go along with the customer to make sure that they have a fulfilling and enjoyable journey with us, and into their journey into work as well, or training. And just to finish off, I'm mindful of the time, how to access the National Career Service. You can call us on the 0800 number, which is a free number, which is 0800 100 900, to book a one-to-one guidance session. Normally the sessions are about an hour, and you can use the website, which is nationalcareers.service.gov.uk service. So you can go, like I said before, go on the website, explore, get used to all the information on there. And if you, some people, when they go through the website, they can get enough information, so they move on. But some, if you read it and you need that extra information, that's when you come through to us. You can use a web chat facility on our website, which is Facebook. We're on Facebook. Also, we're on LinkedIn as well. And all that information will be given to you. Of course, if you want to ask any further questions, then please free to have a chat with me in the chat room, so I can answer some of those questions. And thank you for listening. And that's me from the National Career Service. Thank you.
Thank you, Alfreda. Thank you for the talk to us about the great work that you guys do at National Career Service. And having worked sort of with them over the last 5 years, I've seen some of the results that they've done when they've worked one-to-one with people. So thank you for all the efforts you put in. As we're coming up to our final presentation of the day before we go into the network groups, we have Meryl from the Hilton group, who we're excited to have with us to talk about the opportunities within that organisation. Thank you, Meryl.
Hiya, how are
Hiya.
you?
Nice to meet you.
So I appreciate you've all had a very long day, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Hilton as a company and what we do. There are a couple of properties that are nearby you, so I'm going to keep it quite general when it comes to Hilton. And then anything that specifically you'd like to ask me, we can always utilize the time that we've got together around the table. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be sharing a presentation with you. All right.
I can see that now, Meryl.
Perfect. Can
Thank
everyone see that okay? Yeah?
Yep, I can see that. Great stuff.
Perfect. Right. So my name is Meryl Block. I've worked with Hilton for about 17 years, so quite some time. And throughout my time, I've had a real journey. So I started originally as a receptionist, and through management development programs, I've made my way through the ranks, became front office manager, and then went into a little bit of sidestep and into HR, and I've been there ever since. And that type of journey is very, very much summarizes what we do as a company. What we tend to have is we tend to train the skills and then develop from within. And as long as you've got that will and that drive, absolutely, that is something that Hilton would be able to support you with. So a few key highlights. So at the moment, we are number one, best places to work in the UK. Quite recently been recognised number one place to work in the UK for women. Worldwide, we are recognised as number three world best workplace. And there's quite a few actual countries that follow suit. So I will be going through a little bit why we are a great company to work for. So you can see on here, we have various diversities and inclusion at Hilton. So we are diverse by nature and inclusive by choice. So when you kind of talk about the Fortune best companies to work for, all of these awards on the screen, we basically do a lot to support that diversity, whether that's through training, through recruitment, various different other kinds, bits and pieces. And I'm happy to talk through that a little bit more on a one-on-one basis or in the group spaces. So a bit of an overview. The Hilton's a leading hospitality group. We have 19 different brands now, with the variations of market segments. What that means is that we're pretty much in every city within the UK, larger cities. So our brands are divided in 6,500 properties, with having more than 1 million rooms, and we are in 119 countries and territories. And what you'll find is that number will continuously be changing, with frequent openings worldwide. So again, that is one of the key benefits of working for Hilton, because that's all around. If you're mobile and want to progress and go into different countries and cultures, that's absolutely the company to work for. So what's our culture? So we have people, which is a business that's serving people. So people serving people. So we, like I mentioned previously, it's not about having experience. We recognize that, as long as you have an enthusiasm that you bring to the table, then everything else will follow suit. So we can train any position within our company through different avenues. It might be a potential that it might take just a little bit longer. So the vision is the same vision that we initially started with when Conrad Hilton opened Hilton Hotels and Resort initially. And that was in 1919, which is fill the earth with the light and warmth of hospitality by delivering exceptional experience, every guest, every time. And then on the right-hand side, you'll find our values. So our values spell out Hilton. And they are hospitality, integrity, leadership, teamwork, ownership, and now. And what you will find is all of those ingredients as such is what we envision a good team member to look like. Are they welcoming? Do they have integrity? So if someone tells you something and they tell you in confidence that you keep that, but also we have a lot of people staying with us every day, and we've got access to information and data. We protect that information. Leadership, which could be leading by example. Teamwork, an absolute vital one. What you'll find is incredible teamwork across the departments, which I'm just going to talk through in a bit. Ownership, so making sure that you do your role even though nobody could be watching. And now we act with a sense of urgency. So you'll find these values will come back in our interviews, in our personal development reviews, in our code of conduct. So these are the bits and pieces that if you're applying for our roles within Hilton, you'll for definite will get questions around. And our global brand, so we are, like I mentioned, there are various different services that we provide. So when you talk about Hilton, you basically, we have got these separate brands. So we've got basically timeshares, focus service, full service, lifestyle, and luxury. So all of these combined make up Hilton Hotels worldwide. So each one will have a different type of service and a different type of quirkiness that comes against that. So I'm going to talk to you through what our working opportunities are. So as mentioned, you need to have a desire to develop a career in hospitality, a positive can-do attitude, and a desire to succeed and to progress. So are you a friendly person, customer focused, and a team player with huge potential? Then obviously this is the right place for you. Why work for us? So we have got various different ways of coming into the brand. So it could be a position that you're just applying for. It could be an apprenticeship, which is basically paid almost double than the government apprenticeship wage. It could be a graduate program. It could be an internship, work experience. There's a real offer of variation just there. You kind of say, okay, well, actually, what is it that you do within a hotel? So I've put the positions on the screen because quite often there's a lot of roles that aren't even considered. So if you're kind of looking at various different areas, it depends per brand of what they have available. But what you're kind of looking at is, for example, front of house, where you get meet and greet as soon as you walk through the door, so the reception. Food and beverage, which involve waiter, waitresses. Culinary, the kitchen, facilities. So we've got a maintenance team, an events team that takes all the bookings and does the reservations, the sales team that go out and about and get those key leads and convert those. Fitness, so we've got usually a fitness team because we've got gyms and pools available within our hotels, but it doesn't just stop there. So you've got HR, you've got a recruitment team, an employee relations team, a marketing team. So there is a real variation between where you can go and where you can start. So if you're keen interest in developing into IT, then actually we have developed individuals from within to progress into these positions. So the best thing about working in a hotel, lots of variety. I would agree the hotel is not a 9-to-5 job, and if that is what you're looking for, we are definitely not the trade to work for, but it's a hugely satisfying role that you can work after 5 o'clock, which makes it very flexible. So you generally, the shift patterns tend to be from 7 till 3, 3 till 11, and then 11 till 7. Night shifts tend to be an allocated position, so it would be specified in that particular role. As mentioned previously, you learn transferable skills, which can be used anywhere. It's creative. There's lots of ways of making the experience more enjoyable and interesting. So we always look for input. We always ask for, how do you think it's the best thing to do? Or when we're rolling something out. We offer diversity, working for people from all over the world. I'm originally Dutch, so absolutely what you'll find is, I think one of our hotels in my region in particular have got 14 different nationalities, so that kind of gives you a bit of an indicator of that. Work with friendly people, so you meet fun and lively co-workers, and that's just an understatement. There's people that I joined with 17 years ago, and I'm still friends with now. There's room to grow, as myself, my own personal journey has indicated, but you can develop yourself personally and professionally. Actually, you know, if a certain job just suits you, the hours suit you, then that's okay as well. But I want to kind of say that actually that offer is there. And you don't need experience to start. So some of the benefits that we have. So yes, there is a minimum pay rate, which is $8.36 for all ages, but that depends per property and per site. And then obviously there's the $8.91. But some of our properties, for example, in Reading, pay slightly more, slightly less as per position. So again, if you want some specifics around that, happy to talk you through that. We have got a award-winning program, which is our Go Hilton Travel program, which is for our team members from within, to get the opportunity to travel and experience that that's guest experience as a customer. And that is at a reduced rate. So, for example, 2 weeks ago, I actually been to Dubai and stayed in a variation of Hiltons for £32 a night, which is a fantastic benefit to work for us. You would have access to thousands of deals and discounts at the Hilton Marketplace. We have dental insurance via Denplan and healthcare plans through Simply Health, free meals on duty, and the holiday increases with service to a maximum 33 days. So it's on a full-time contract on a pro rata base. I just want to take a bit of an opportunity to highlight some of the apprenticeship plans that we have. So we have got anything developing from team member all the way up to director level. And then on top of that, we would also have our management development programs. So as mentioned previously, how can you start working with Hilton? So it's a variations of things that we offer. Casual workers, so that's as and when you're available and the business requires. We've got part-time and full-time role. We've got entry-level positions, apprenticeship programs, internship, graduates, and work experience. So the best way to basically get the information is to go through to apply online. So www.jobs@hilton.com. That will then shortlisting will take place, and if you're shortlisted, you would be invited for an interview at the hotel. And then if you're successful for the interview, you will be informed and offered the role. So there's a few outlets that you can utilize from today to keep connected with Hilton. So whether that's through the newsroom, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, we've got all of these avenues available. So any questions? My name is Meryl Block. So if you want to follow up from today's session, my email address is meryl.block@hilton.com. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you all around the table.
Thanks, Meryl. Thanks for that presentation. You might have said this, and I don't know, but if someone wanted to apply, do they just go to a local hotel, or do they have to go generally to a head office email job?
So it's a recruitment website, yeah. So yeah. It's jobs.hilton.com, yeah.
Yeah, because I know there's a new Hilton in High Wycombe, so I didn't know which way you would go, but I'm sure you've covered that in your group.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's all our presentations for this afternoon. So before I go, we have a couple of polls that we've just put up on getting some feedback for today. And if you want to put any feedback in the chat, or I put our email address there, we're happy to do that. Also, as an organization, we know things are getting tough at the moment. We have national insurance increases, we have universal credit decreases, there's the energy prices at the moment that could go up and up and up. So it's going to be hard on families and everything. So as an organization, we're working with partners how to build a network of, if people need help financially, or to get help financially, you can come to us and we can signpost you to those partners or help you again. If you'd like to, if you just email us at wellbeing@redkitehousing.org.uk, we'll be happy to help and signpost you, as well as we've been talking in chats during the event. Some areas that we weren't able to get today, such industries such as IT or restaurants and bars and work. If you want to just email us, we'll be able to put you in contact. We've also been in contact with HGV trainers of late and training companies. So a variety of things. So if we've missed something, let us know. Deepak and I will sit at the Red Kite table for a while during the networking. If you want to have a chat with us, a private chat about anything towards the event or future events, or when we do this again. So as I said, we've got Red Kite HR on their table, Bucks Council on their table, as well as Merrill, Greg, and Alfreda. And some of the other presenters will be still at their tables. So I'd like to thank you all for attending today. We've had some really good presentations. As I said, we've recorded them. We will have them available at some stage, that if you've missed something, you can go back, or if someone's a real interest, just let us know. So thank you everyone for attending. I hope you have a good day, and see you soon.